early hour of the morning. And then I want to say, by way of conclusion, what I think I suggest, why it's so important that we do history, why we think about history, why we remain attentive not just to the Hispanic future and present, but also the Hispanic past. I think it's absolutely critical, and each and every one of us in this room, I think, has a role to play in that project. As was suggested, I wrote this as a dissertation first at Stanford University, just up the 101. I was then in the Department of History doing a PhD in a very sort of boring and traditional manner. But I was at school in a time when all of you will remember was a very difficult time, as it still is, for Latinos in the state of California. I was doing my coursework, I was researching, and I was trying to establish a project just as Proposition 187 was passing, and then thereafter Propositions 209 and 227. And so it seemed very clear to me that one of the things that most deserved all of our attention was looking at ways to really establish the presence, the current presence, but also the past presence of Latinos in this state, in the face of public policy arguments that seem continually to invent Latinos as if we had just arrived. And so what I wanted to do as an historian, as I was looking towards doing a doctorate, was really establish what I hoped would be a clear-cut case that this is a population with roots deeper than the Anglo population's roots in this place, with a history that's rich, that's complex, but that deserves to be known. I wanted to do a project that would be reputable to scholars and experts, but that even more would be usable in public settings. One never fully succeeds at this sort of thing, but it was my hope that I could produce something about the history of Latinos in San Jose and in the Santa Clara Valley area that would get into those kind of introductory courses at places like San Jose State, De Anza College, where I was yesterday, San Jose City College, and elsewhere, precisely because I think that this is so important that our 18, 19, 20-year-olds have some sense that there is history here, and that what they may encounter on the radio, on the television, in the newspaper, and so forth, is thin at best. I wanted to do something about Northern California because I'm from Northern California, but I was too scared to do San Francisco and too scared to do my hometown of Sacramento because I knew too many people there. And in a sense, it really was the generosity and the welcome that I was given by San Jose activists in the 1990s, in the labor movement broadly, in civil rights circles, some of them are here today, that encouraged me to take on the South Bay. When I started this project, I thought that I was going to write a history that would start in World War II. I think in this sense, I was a victim of the myths that I think I hope to go on and debunked, which is to say that I was a victim of the assumption that there wasn't a ton of Latino history in this area before the 1940s. And what I expected to do was really devote a lot of attention